Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I'm your host Blaine, and today we're going to be playing some more Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord. Now, when we left off, we had just gotten ourselves a wife, and she's pretty much amazing all around. She's great in combat, she'd make a great governor, and she'd make a great party leader. And we're primarily going to use her as a governor. And then off screen, I went ahead and rearranged our companion stats, like I mentioned in the poll on YouTube. Now, we're going to cover our companions in a lot more detail later on, but right now, let's just get started and talk about what we need to do today. So today, we're going to focus on getting some smithing done, and then going over and joining Britannia. Now, from my understanding with smithing, there's two concerns. One, it's very grindy, and two, it can be exploited greatly to basically create a source of infinite wealth once you get good enough at it. I'm not going to kind of focus on any of it that hard. I mostly just want to do it because I've never done it before, and because I want to kind of see what it's all about, and two, it seems like it's kind of a necessity for kind of endgame stuff, but we're going to see all that later on, and I'm only going to show a little bit of smithing here and there just to kind of show the progress that we're making. I'm going to try to avoid using it to exploit getting a whole bunch of money if we ever get to that point, but we'll discuss all that when the time comes. So let's go ahead and just get started and head on out. There's also going to be a great deal of waiting because one, we're trying to get our wife pregnant, and two, we have to wait in town to get our smithing stamina back up. So I'm going to probably skip a lot of that for you guys just so you know now. Just know we'll be doing a lot of waiting off screen. Alright, and this should get Skylar, our resident smith, up to rank 25, so we can now do the actual loop, which is making 2 wood into 3 charcoal, which will drastically change how we do smithing from now on because we'll be able to do a lot more of it. Okay, and it seems like we unlocked our first drastically different part. We apparently unlocked the scythe head for the pole arms. Which, yeah, that looks a lot different. It has a lot higher damage multiplier, so I'm wondering if it'll sell for more. Okay, interesting enough, it doesn't really sell for more, but it is technically tier 1, and the other things we've been making are tier 0. So maybe we can actually smelt this down and learn some new recipes off of it, because we weren't really learning anything off the other things we were smelting down. Okay, so we've just been going from town to town doing some smithing and doing some waiting while the day ticks over, hoping our wife gets pregnant, which has not happened yet. So we're almost to Britannian territory, which is when I'm hoping that we either, one, find a bunch of hardwood so we can do a whole bunch of smithing all at once, or that our wife gets pregnant. Let's hope for both. Oh, and we got 95 hardwood here. Ooh, that's gonna make us really slow though, isn't it? Well, it only knocks us down to 3.7. I don't think there's anything we have to worry about out here, so I think that's okay for now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're trying to make it back to town before the day ticks over, which is when the pregnancy check happens, and we need to be in town for it. Oh, dang it, we just missed it. Ah, this was so close. We're right there. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of smithing here. I'm just going to kind of smelt a bunch of stuff down, get things set up. I'm going to try and see if we can make something new. Okay, we actually just unlocked the sickle blade while crafting this, and it does technically have a higher swing damage. And every time I make a new smithing item, I do what's called the A/B test, where I make 2 of the same item, but I make one of them really short and one of them really long to see if there's a price difference, and if so, which one is better. So I'll start by making a really small one, and then a really long one to see which one sells for more. And I can already tell that the sickle head is going to be a lot better because it's actually technically a tier 2, which is really good for us. That's the best we've gotten so far. Yep, and this is by far our best selling item yet. It's pretty much double what we were making before. So if we were to sell this, we could probably actually make a profit off if we wanted to. But we're going to smelt them down and see if we can learn anything new. Okay, so we unlocked something new for our pole arms. What is it? A blunt something? Blunt practice tip. Okay, I have the materials. I'm just going to have Soros just randomly make one. Now, he's not very high level or anything, so I'm not expecting too much from it. But, wait, what? That's a tier 4 weapon? Hold on. Is that going to be worth a lot? What? What? Hold on. That's 1129 for that? Okay. Yeah, we're going to sell that. Okay, so I'm not really sure what just happened, but like we unlocked like multiple things there from like just a couple craftings. We unlocked the wooden... the rake. They can just call it a rake, not a wooden spearhead. That's a rake. Is it labeled incorrectly? I guess that's not technically... I don't know. That's a rake to me, but whatever. Then we unlocked the iron fork, and then the bill head. Now, the damage on that thing is 2.8. I imagine that's going to be a lot. That's going to be worth a lot, I have a feeling. The bill head, which, like I said, I think this has a potential to be a big difference. So it only costs us 1 wrought iron and 1 wood. And yeah. All right. So it looks like doing smithing is still lucrative if you take your time with it. I don't have much time in this. Honestly, for those of you that are watching, this took me a very short amount of time to actually make this stuff. And being able to turn a couple hundred dinars into 1,500, that's pretty impressive. Now the longer one is selling for more with the pole arms. That's good to know. We're going to sell all these because we actually need to get some of our money back. We've been spending a lot. Okay. Daytime just passed, and I want to get up into Britannian territories. Okay, we kind of know what's going on now with our crafting. I don't feel the need to keep going on with that at the moment. So, where am I at? I went the wrong way. I actually went the wrong way because I actually meant to go across here, but I went down this way because I saw the village with the wood, which is actually a smart stop because that kind of helped me here. But we actually need to be heading this way now. I was heading down here because my camera was turned weird. But there's another village with wood here, so we're going to swing by over there. And it just occurred to me that I probably should have bought some more horses too, because that's actually what's slowing us down right now. Buy products. Any chance you have horses? Nope, but you got a lot of wood, and that is going to make us very happy. Now we're risking one more day without child potentially being, or pregnancy. Can we come in here? Request entry. Yay! Does this work? I think this works. We're in a castle. That's all. I'm just hoping that counts towards. Yes! Look at that. Spouse of Anna has learned that she is pregnant with child. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So yay! That worked out well. We are heading up into Britannian territory now. It looks like Britannia has already lost Flintlock Castle to our friends, the Vlandians. I have got to say, I've never had an issue with Vlandia. I actually like playing with their units. But just this playthrough alone has made it seem like they're kind of jerks, so I don't know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now, we obviously have some stuff unlocked for our smithing that is going to give us a little bit of a leg up on money, and right now we're going to take advantage of it. I went back and forth about debating about whether I wanted to or not, and right now I'm going to. I'm not going to cheese it to a crazy extent, but I am going to do it enough to get us ahead to where we have some kind of breathing room with our money. So I'm going to go ahead and craft a few more things to get us some extra money here. I want to be able to kind of deck out a little bit of a party. Nothing too crazy, but if we're going to join up with the Britannians and they're already being pressured by Vlandians, I want to make sure we have a party to offer. And the other thing is, I guess we got to make sure we keep an eye on when we got pregnant. So autumn 8th, 9th. That's important because that'll kind of let us know when the wife is going to give birth. I just saw the looters and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go fight this. I didn't really consider that. I only have 18 people. Oh, whatever. You know what? Let's try it. Okay. Lucian joined us. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Okay, we're just going to have everybody charge in because I want our people to get some experience points from this. And we have a spear, so let's just try and stab somebody as we go by here. Now, our horse is noticeably faster. Let's see. Yeah, our horse feels like he's faster. And this should be pretty easy. Actually, this will get us XP too. I didn't even think about it. Wasn't even considering XP for myself. I was just thinking about my companions. Now, I think... yeah, they're already running away. Let's get a bunch of free kills here, as you know, the usual Mountain Blade method goes. Kill those running away. Haha! Alright, well, we increased our riding and our one-handed a bunch. Get a tiny bit of renown. I'm not going to take the prisoner. Maybe we'll take the prisoner just because I want the roguery skill. That was a fight. I wasn't expecting to have a full... oh, actually, who is this guy? Lucian, hey. I want to join you as a mercenary. My sword is yours for the right sum. Mercenary! We do not need hired swordsmen because we are not at war. Didn't you just lose, like, territory to Vlandia? They must not be at war. Well, that's stupid. Come on, hire me. So, I guess what we could do is we could take this opportunity to run around and talk to people. Because I think that's going to be one of our goals, is to actually meet all the people in our empire, seeing as we're going to try and join them. This is Finnegan. And there's a whole bunch of villages here with wood. So Britannia just... okay. I may be wrong, but let's just take a look at this. So these guys have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I've passed like 5 villages of like wood or whatever up here. Like wood producing villages. Like, what about like Vlandia and stuff who has like literal forests? Like, why do they not have more wood territory? Or like all over here? I don't understand why the place up here where it seems a little more sparse with trees, honestly. I guess maybe that's like logging. That makes sense. Ooh, I want to fight the 20 looters. I actually want to fight the looters. Now, we might end up having to deal with a party joining us, and I hope we don't. Okay, I do not want to fight the looters at nighttime. So the one thing I'm going to try and avoid doing as much as I can in this series is avoiding fighting at nighttime, because it's really annoying for me. So I imagine it's really, really annoying for you guys. 20 versus 20. All right, so let's take a look at our troops. We have people facing the wrong way. We have her just... She looks like she just does not want to be a part of our group. She's like, yep, I'm only here because I have to be. Wait, is she shooting already? Where are you shooting at, honey? Oh, up there. Oh, they're in there. Okay, so in the woods. Now, I don't have... Will you face the right way at the very least? Come on, man. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. Face that way. And I suppose I'm just going to do the F1, F3 and just have everyone go in because, you know, why not, really? But it's just funny. That feels good. Oh, you know, I should try using one of the bills that I've been making. That's what I should do. Instead of just selling all of them, I should use one of them and see what it's like. We're winning. That's good, right? Go, people. I don't know what it is, but playing this game and chopping down looters is just so much fun. It's sadistic in a way, but it's fun. Big surprise to everyone, we won. 2 renown. That's actually not bad. Okay, before we get any more engrossed in this, I'm actually going to stop the episode here and explain what we're going to do next going forward. So this is going to be a short episode, obviously, but that's because in the next day or two, I'm going to release another video that's going to be much longer. Now that I've gotten back into Bannerlord, I realize how much fun the game is again, and I realize that there's too much opportunity for roleplay that I don't want to miss out on it by just doing a simple, chill let's play. So I put a poll on YouTube to see if you guys wanted to see a roleplay series, and overwhelmingly people said yeah, but the answer was split on what to do for the actual roleplay. The main 2 ideas that stood out was to turn this one into the roleplay series, and the other option would be to play as a Botanian who is fighting at all costs and willing to do anything to stop some invaders from destroying his homeland. Now, I don't actually like choosing just one or the other. I like both ideas, but I feel like now that we've kind of gone this far, I don't want to just pick one, and combining them doesn't really work because I'm not a Botanian. I'm an Empire citizen, and I have nothing in common with the Botanians other than I'm just willing to join them. But I did come up with another idea. We are going to use this little mini-series as a stepping stone for creating our character for the roleplay. We're going to roleplay that Oberon, our current character, is our father. He was a tournament grand champion in the Empire lands. His tournaments took him far and wide. Eventually he retired in Sturgia, where he settled down and opened up a smithy. Later, he married a lady from the realm, Svana, our mother. After many years of running a successful smithy, eventually business slowed and came to an end when Vlandia attacked. Their village was burned to the ground, and they were forced to flee. Unfortunately, Oberon will not be with us when our story begins, for he had passed. And that's going to be the basis for the background of our character. We are not going to reveal any of the story today. We'll leave that for the actual first video, and I hope you guys are excited for it. So if you guys have watched this little mini-series, thank you. If you've enjoyed it, please think about leaving a like and subscribing if you like the content so far. And please tune in to the roleplay. At least give it a fair shake. I know it's not the same as this where it's just kind of playing, you know, willy-nilly here. But we are going to have just a bunch of normal gameplay along with the roleplay. It's not just going to be all story, cinematic type things. There will be a lot of gameplay, just with more roleplay added in. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.